Hello, my name is Marcus Pauku. I am the coordinator for the brand new track, the Management of Science in Business Administration track, Management of International Business and Trade. The Management of International Business and Trade track is a new Master of Science in Business Administration that is jointly organized by both the Amsterdam Business School as well as the Amsterdam School of Economics. As it is a jointly organized track, it draws on expertise, it draws on personnel, instructors from both the business school, from a more corporate perspective, business perspective, as well as the economics school as with a more analytical econometric perspective. The course plan, which I will go through in a minute, combines courses from both the business school and the economics for an intense one-year master's program. The master's thesis topics available to students, of course, cover a wide range of areas, contemporary issues, of course, in international business and trade, which are posing a lot of challenges, of course, as we know, to companies today. The track is being offered for the first time starting in September 2021, and we're very excited about this. The courses are going to draw on both managerial and analytical perspectives to investigate challenges in international business, as well as trying to understand trade relations and the economic structures behind them. These, of course, are the contemporary issues that drive international trade, drive global business, and are very challenging for both governments and companies in today's complex global environment. It is a rigorous one-year program, and it's an academic program that equips students with both economics and business frameworks that allow them to build up careers, international careers as that. The course structure, as I mentioned, is a one-year program, a one-year track starting in September. And it will start with the theories courses, both from the business school and from the economics school in terms of international trade. You will have courses from the business school, the darker green, which international strategy, as well as international business and finance from the economics perspective. And then we turn already in the January block to our thesis. The thesis, of course, is a major deliverable of any master's program. And here we're combining two perspectives by which you can choose supervisors that will best fit your research interests and the wide range of topics available to the track. In block 4 and 5, we will have more courses, both one from the economics perspective, the taxation of multinational firms, as well as international business context. With the completion of the thesis in June, block 6. An intense one-year program that delivers a lot of content and, of course, is a very rigorous program that equips students for a lot of international business challenges. Some of the core courses, a few words on these is, well, yes, we're bringing both expertise from the business school and the School of Economics. I will briefly cover each one of these, but for more detail, please do visit the course catalog. The theories of international business provides from the Amsterdam Business School side, it provides an introduction to the fundamental concepts and theories related to international management from the firm perspective. It really addresses the challenges of how to do business across borders and really contemporary perspectives on globalization, the recent challenges we've seen to this, and it gives a prerequisite for all the other courses that will follow in the international business track. International strategy is a second course where you take the lessons you've learned in the international theories of international business course and apply them to company challenges, where to invest, how to invest, when to invest, and what kind of decision-making happens in companies when they're engaging in international strategies. The international business context, which was planned for the spring of 2022, looks at international business in the nuanced context that it happens in. How do culture, informal institutions, national business systems affect the way that companies do business and they plan their international investments? How do we best understand cross-cultural cross-cultural business? How do we best understand how to communicate effectively, both within the corporation as well as in the various business environments that it is exposed to? So half the courses, of course, are from the Amsterdam School of Economics side. So the other courses that we would start with back in September would be the theory and practice of international trade. The theory and practice of international trade course brings modern theory, modern approaches to concerns of international trade and understanding how regional trade integration happens. How does the EU come about? How does North American trade work, etc. The course gets you quickly on your feet. It's a refresher course of the major classical and neoclassical trade theories, a lot of insights into trade policy, namely trade tariffs, non-tariff trade barriers, a lot of the things that have been affecting the business environment recently, and now with the uncertainty going on in the global business environment. A lot of new contemporary issues, of course, will be talked about, including new theories of protection, the exchange rate effects on international trade, new international trade theory, and of course the discussion all within the context of globalization and the macro trends affecting business. International Business and Finance is a course that looks at the international business perspective, but from a financial vantage point. It'll also provide a quick refresher on fundamental principles such as how do foreign exchange markets work, exchange rate theories, and international parity relations. There's going to be, of course, this discussion afterwards on saying, well, what would these best models be by which we can understand international finance, the pressures and opportunities facing companies, the recent crises, the ways to prevent them, international capital mobility, capital flight as well, and of course, the management of and capital controls, etc. Very important topic that addresses a lot of the challenges facing multinationals today. Finally, a brand new course, taxation of multinational firms. Firms, of course, are significantly affected by the exposure to tax. The taxation of multinational firms, of course, is a complex topic, both for the government as well as the companies themselves. Companies have developed techniques by which to address this challenge, and the course will address a lot of contemporary issues facing multinationals and current topics in taxation. Numerous techniques utilized by multinational companies, as well as the current trends in international taxation that are part of the globalized economy that we live in. So finally, a few words just on where do we end up, where do we see our graduates ending up after their intense one-year master's program. Already we've seen that master's degrees in international business do very well on the job market, and we expect that an international business degree combined with the analytical rigor and the economics perspective is going to position our graduates in an exceptionally advantageous position when going on to the international job market. Thank you for your attention, and wish we were there to meet in person. We look forward to meeting you, a lot of you, in September 2021 with the kickoff of the course. But please do follow up with questions. Look forward to seeing you next year.